is up?
What's going on, man?
Nothing.
Yeah?
Last full day for the week.
Dig it.
We got most of tomorrow's work done.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
You're all set up then.
So, welcome everybody to another episode of The Commute.
I will be your driver.
I will be your passenger. Got some stories today. Had to get them last minute because we were all busy. But I got some.
Those are usually the best kind. Though.
Yeah, there was one story I was hoping to get, but I broke the printer trying to print it. Every time I try to print it, it would be like, beep, 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 service has been called. I'm like, no. I reset it.
Why does it say paper jam when there is no paper jam? I guess a couple things right off the bat, though. I mean, they check out the painted stave. They're doing another one of their bottling party things.
Yes.
Saturday night for their aged whiskey stuff. And
you help bottle it. You put your initials on the bottle, so it will forever be known that you bottled it.
So that's a pretty cool thing. We'd like to take part in that, but previous obligations.
Yeah. People on the damn parties.
Yeah, what's that about? And, what else? A friend of mine, Karen Randall, her Indiegogo campaign to start her podcast.
Yes. Podcast-a-palooza.
Yep. Win yourself an iPad 2.
That's awesome.
Through her thing. Yeah.
Then hopefully we'll get her as a guest one day.
Yeah, talk about what she plans on doing. And
Alright, let's see. What else we got story-wise? Well, a couple stories we touch on a lot that I don't mean to bring up all the time, but they're just so interesting. Oculus Rift.
Yeah,
it's like the biggest thing right now that is nothing. Like everybody wants a piece of this thing. I don't know because Facebook bought it or it just has people are finding other possibilities for it.
Man.
But it's everywhere, but it's not even a thing yet.
No.
You can't buy one, you can't try one, it's just nothing. But everyone's got these great ideas for it.
Man.
Including Chuck E. Cheese. You know when you go to Chuck E. Cheese and they have the ticket blaster for the kids, they go in like a glass cage.
Oh, okay.
And they blast all the tickets and they have to grab all the tickets and it's tough. Let me tell you what, I got in there with my kid because the parents let her get in. She had her like 4th or 5th birthday there, and she went in. She all the time. They were like, oh, go in there. I was like, all right. So I went in with her, and I had a hoodie on, and so these things they whip, man. That wind is vicious. You can't hear nothing. Here, they were trying to tell me when we were in it, but again, it's soundproof. It like sucks them all up to the ceiling. And if I would have just looked up, you can just grab like handfuls of them off the ceiling. But we still made out pretty good because they were all falling in my hoodie. they were getting trapped in there. Nice. So, but now they want to go ahead and they want to make bring Oculus Rift in and just have a virtual ticket blaster. To where you're not really grabbing any tickets, you're not really in a thing, you just stand there and grab virtual tickets. Right. What the fuck? Yeah, just back into traffic.
It's just anything goes on this road. This is why I go this way. Not because this is the fastest or easiest.
It's the most interesting.
It is. I mean, just anything can happen.
The next street over, that's the way I used to go.
Look at this.
You don't see this at all.
This is the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, he's still gonna hit the curb. Oh, no, look at this.
He's a pro.
Yeah, he actually kind of knew what he was doing.
Didn't look like it when he made a 3-point turn in the middle of the intersection a minute ago.
Back into traffic.
Pro nonetheless.
But so they want to do that, and then people were talking about other possibilities you could do with Oculus Rift. And there were some good ideas out there. One of them was tour a home. You want to buy a house? You want to check it out?
Yeah, sure.
Instead of wasting your time and going there and finding out it's a piece of shit and you don't like it. And even though you can go online and look at pictures, they don't kind of justify. Pictures always make houses look better.
Well, they kind of do that now. They do that 3D tour thing.
Well, they have that online.
It's like the walkthrough thing. So
right, it's 360. But I think it would be even cooler though to just actually be like you're walking through the house.
Yeah.
What you see all the rooms, but what room leads? What's the layout? What room leads to what room?
Yeah.
I see you have all these nice rooms, but is it a goofy setup. You know, what is it? Oh, look, this room goes into that room, so we can. Oh, it's just a social gathering in the middle of the street.
Just hang out. Stop our cars wherever the hell we want.
Yeah, the cops don't care. Why not?
I haven't seen the cop down here yet.
No?
Where are they at today?
Well, they are. They're just lollygagging, talking, shooting the shit. The world is your water cooler, cops. But no, I thought that'd be neat. Another cool thing was concerts. Right? Concerts are fun. They're cool. I like to go to them. Mm-hmm. The older I get, I can't deal with crowds as much.
No, I hate people.
It's
even when I was younger, I hated people.
You got to drive all the way there.
Yeah.
But so why not pay maybe half the price of what a ticket might cost?
Mm-hmm.
And they have people there live. You're seeing the live concert, but you're there and you can look around and see the thing. Throw some headsets on, and it's all over your home. Not the same as being there. Not the same as being there, but you know, it's better than not being there at all.
Yeah, but I mean, how's that? That doesn't seem that much different from like the pay-per-view thing. Like,
well, yeah, sure. And again, it's just like the home thing. You can just watch it, but it would feel more like you were there if, you know, it's on your head and you don't see your house, you don't see your computer. All you're seeing is like you're there. You know, and why not? Instead of paying $80 for the very last row in a stadium, maybe pay $40 and you got like front row seats.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sold on the experience of it. You know,
I would definitely try them. I mean, the home thing should be free. You want to check out a home? Go ahead, log on.
Oh yeah,
for free. Yeah.
But then you're relying on like whatever real estate company to actually go through the process of, you know, filming that.
I mean, yeah, they're gonna have to pitch in, but what great advertising for them.
Sure.
You know, let's say Joe Schmo's,
we support the Rift.
You know, real estate company wants to get in on it. Well, you go to Oculus Rift, they're gonna be like, hey, check out Joe Schmo's realtor company and tour the homes, and it would be certainly worth it for them.
To me, honestly, like I hope that thing just fails and never comes out.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a super great thing that I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wish failure.
No, I wish failure on it. Complete and utter failure.
Wow. That Facebook wastes their billions.
Yeah. That to me, that's just a better.
I mean, I'm all for Facebook losing money.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Lose billions.
But I kind of like the technology that they're trying. Again, it's not even new technology.
No, dude. Like,
but I think the idea that if you took this technology and you could download anything to it, you're not going to buy it. It's just whatever Facebook wants you to see.
Yeah.
It's other companies can get a piece of it, and you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not sold on like the value of it. Like, it's the same thing with like the Google Glass thing. It's like I'm just not sold on.
Oh, Google Glass is it's just a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of just being all encompassed with whatever it is you're doing.
Sure. I mean, I'm sold on that.
I would love to play a movie on there. Just zone in, and it looks like you have this big fucking screen in front of you. Yeah, you could be at the IMAX on your couch.
That'd be great. Just put on the headphones and I could just watch a movie rather than being interrupted.
Zone in, you don't hear nothing. I'll tell you what, I got these noise canceling headphones that I used to watch movies on when my wife was pregnant, because I liked the movies loud and it would keep her up and she had to sleep a lot. So I got these. Man, you don't hear shit. There could have been a bomb outside my house, a firework factory burning down. I wouldn't have heard nothing. They're so nice. Then you have an excuse, like, I was calling you. Oh, I'm sorry, man. These headphones you got me are great, though.
They're brilliant. They work perfectly.
They're fantastic.
Well, I guess the problem with that, though, is you completely tune out and you're not involved in...
Oh, you say problem.
In the world. Well, you know, if not a direct problem at the time, it will
become a problem. But if you don't do that, a problem is going to arise. So, you know. Would you like to have problems and catch a good movie? Or have problems and catch bits and pieces of a movie?
Yeah. It just depends what side of the issue you want to be on.
Yeah, exactly.
I got you.
Exactly. Looking at Chuck E. Cheese, though, the owner or creator of Chuck E. Cheese also created, his name is Nolan Bushnell. He also created the Atari. Same guy.
Oh, okay. I was wondering why Bushnell sounded familiar.
Chuck E. Cheese and Pong.
Yeah.
Created Pong. And at one time, he was Steve Jobs' boss.
Huh.
Steve Jobs worked for him.
And now he owns Chuck E. Cheese.
See that?
I don't know. That seems like a downward move.
Yeah. I guess it was the only thing that really, I mean, you say downward move, but the other things eventually just, I don't want to say failed, but were dissolved, you know? Mm-hmm. Chuck E. Cheese has been going on for, what, 30 years?
Yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, I don't know. That's...
What was the other place? There was another place besides Chuck E. Cheese when we were kids.
Talked about
we did
this
talk
before.
about it. Did we figure out what it was called?
No.
No. We gotta find out what it was called. If anyone knows of a place like Chuck E. Cheese from 30 years ago.
Alright, I'm trying to picture the place because
it was set up differently.
But it still had animatronic
things. People on a stage.
And it was like a band of them.
Yep, yeah, they played instruments. And it was almost like a stadium seating with like tables and chairs.
Right.
And then off to the other part of it was where all the arcade games were. They had a ball pit with a net you could climb and like a fun house kind of thing.
Man, I can't think of the name of that place.
No. We need people to let us know. Problem is, anyone that remembers is going to be our age or older, and their memories are probably
shot too.
Equally or more fucked. So, let's do this day in history.
Sure.
May 22nd, 1843. The Great Immigration departs for Oregon. Wagon train of 1,000 settlers, 1,000 cattle set off on the Oregon Trail from Independence, Missouri. They most of us, oh, I'm sorry, you have more stuff. They arrived in October, 2,000 miles. Railroads caused a decline of travelers on the trail. Why did the railroad mess with it?
Well, it was easier. You didn't have to take the wagon train out there anymore.
Oh, it wasn't like it was... Train. Okay.
No,
I thought it was like holding them up and they were like, fuck it.
No, there just wasn't a reason.
How do we cross these tracks?
We need a bridge.
And it was, what, in the 1870s?
They abandoned it
in
about the 1870s because the railroad was just so much easier.
Didn't a lot of people die doing that too?
I don't know.
Just like starvation.
Yeah, I mean, you would think so from like the game.
Whoa! The car took up smoking.
You would think so, but and that we always played that game too. The
Oregon Trail.
Dysentery and the rest. You know, so I don't know what there wasn't any like statistics on. They said it was on average about 3,000 people a year took the Oregon Trail.
Wow. So it went on for a good 27 years.
Yeah.
May 22nd, 1967, the Innovation Department Store in Brussels, Belgium, burns down, killing 322 people. That fire caught on quick.
Yeah.
That many people that died.
Yep.
Oh, come on, rain!
Oh, if
you don't rain, I gotta mow.
It's supposed to storm, man. It's coming.
All right.
I think you're safe.
Poor preparation and safety features. Many U.S. flags in the store as part of a fashion exhibition.
Yeah, when it first opened, they did this big fashion exhibition, and they had all these like U.S. flags everywhere.
In Belgium?
Yeah.
Fire started in the furniture section and quickly, that'll spread.
Yeah. And
quickly spread several explosions from the butane canisters in the camping section.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
There were, at the time, there were about like 2,500 people in there.
Oh my god.
And people reported like the flags were like spreading the fire. So it was like jumping around on these like rayon flags.
That seems like something out of a movie or like The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Oh, how fast could this fire spread? Furniture, bombs, flags in order like dominoes.
Yep.
Wow.
And the only thing they had for like fire prevention were like these was just a couple like handheld fire extinguishers. That's all they have.
That's not going to put out explosive canisters.
And during it, half the building like collapsed, and people are trying to get out.
Wow.
They're like jumping off the roof trying to get out. People died that way, but they said the majority of people died from smoke inhalation, like and being trampled by the other 1,000 or so people trying to get out.
It's like Black Friday.
Yep. And people are looting at the same time.
Oh, I believe that.
So
I believe that in a heartbeat, man.
It was just fucking bedlam.
We never get to loot.
Never get to loot.
Free shit. Let's loot. We gotta find somewhere to loot. Start a furniture store fire. Grab some TVs on the way out.
Well, you need a thing like that break place. You know, where you go in, you spend money, and you can just break everything.
Oh, yeah.
You know, do the same thing with looting. It's you break in, break shit, loot. Take stuff and run.
They'll just ring you up after.
Yeah.
The cameras see what you took, and
right.
they just charge you for it. But that takes all the fun out of it.
Sure. Well, I mean,
sister's getting it. May 22nd, 1455. Opening battle of the War of the Roses.
Mm-hmm.
Yorkists defeated Henry VI Lancastrian forces at St. Albans?
Yep.
20 miles northwest of London. The king was forced to submit rule to his cousin Richard of York. Battle lasted less than an hour?
Yeah.
Holy shit, man. The king gave up quick.
Yeah. I surprised him. But it all went back and forth for about 30 years, the War of the Roses. Actually, that part of history is loosely what they based Game of Thrones on.
Oh, okay.
The House Lancaster, House Lannister. Huh. You know, same characters and stuff. You know, supposedly like Tyrion is what was it? Henry. One of the Henrys of one side because he was deformed or something, but he was a brilliant tactician. And so it's based on like actual people and that whole period of time.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kendra just got the first book of that Game of Thrones.
Oh, did she? I thought she read them before.
Nah, she never read them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first one's like 800. Whoa.
That's fine.
Douchebag.
You know, why not take a big rig over 2 lanes of traffic to do whatever you want? It's going back.
Yeah, man, that first book is like 850 pages.
Oh, man.
And they're big pages.
Yeah.
I was like, because I wanted to read it, and I'm like, I don't know if I got time for that.
I don't know if I can make that big of an investment.
I got a puzzle to work on.
It's all white.
May 22nd, 1990. Yemen united after 150 years apart. Marxist South Yemen and conservative North Yemen are unified as a Republic of Yemen. First free elections held in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember any of those.
And then 94, it all broke up again.
Civil War again in 94 over economic issues. Situated southern tip of the Arabia Peninsula. Free elections resumed in 97. These people can't make up their mind.
It's a turbulent part of the world.
Now, do they still have free elections, do you know?
Yeah, as far as I know, it still is. But, I mean, that's where a lot of problems are right now.
Yeah, I know they got issues.
Yeah. And then, you know, May 22nd, 2004, I got married.
That's right! Today, 10 years!
10 years.
Happy anniversary!
Stuck in traffic.
You'll never get home to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Any big plans?
No. No, we talk about it, but, you know, people are sick and stuff, so...
yeah.
Just push them off a little bit more.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, it's not... There's no hurry.
Dude, it's just like any other day.
Yeah, we might as well find a day or a weekend we can actually enjoy it. So... Yeah, we'll probably go down, have dinner down at a Muse or something.
That's what we did. I think we did dinner and a movie. Didn't go anywhere fancy. Like Salad Works or something, you know.
Happy anniversary. That's just
I love
salad.
you, baby. It's just salad.
Is there a diamond or something in the bottom? No.
No, it's just some croutons. You like croutons, baby. I told them extra croutons.
It's just for you.
It's my baby's 10-year anniversary.
I don't hold back.
I asked for extra dressing, but they said 50 cents more. I said, whoa, not so fast.
Let's calm down there. You know, it's only 10 years.
Yeah, we'll talk at 20. 20 years, the extra dress. I'll spare the extra 50 cents. Even if it goes up to $1 by then.
Yeah, that's worth it.
$1. May 22nd, 1939. Italy and Germany signed the Pact of Steel in a military political alliance.
That basically formed the Axis powers.
Okay.
You know, without...
Which would later include Japan.
Yeah.
Mussolini coined the nickname Pact of Steel.
And he changed his mind and he called it the Pact of Blood.
A little different.
Yeah. A little different connotation.
Man.
So...
That's an odd gathering. Italy, Germany, and Japan. Sounds like the beginning of a joke.
Yeah. Italy, Germany, Japan, they walk into a bar. But, you know, similar political ideals and wanting to hang on to their ideas in similar ways. You know, Japan being pretty much the odd man out, though, of those two. I mean, that was more of a godhead, you know, monarchy, you know. Much like they talk about like North Korea now, how they see their leader as a god, and you know, the food aid we give them they see as a tribute, us giving them tribute because their godhead is so great.
Oh, is that what they want to think?
Yep.
Yeah, they can think whatever they want.
Or not. I mean,
or
be stuck in the dark. Yep.
You can think about it. Just have a good day.
And not out loud.
Don't let people know what you're thinking.
Unless you want to break rocks for your short ass life.
Well, I gotta call them short.
Yeah. So rude.
Alright, we got FBI is looking to you know how they always, whoever the best hackers are, they end up hiring them.
I always hear that.
To work for them.
Baby on board.
What is with this all of a sudden? Is that baby on board?
I don't know. It's something on board.
Yeah, because there's a stork. It just says on board.
Yeah.
Right?
Something on board.
Spoiled brat on board.
And a black plater to boot.
Little bastard on board.
I always hear that the FBI looks for like when they find them, they hire them or something.
Well, it's like, did you ever see that movie, Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
It's the same deal. I mean, he was the best
forger.
Yeah, forger in the world, and when they caught him, they gave him a job.
That was a good movie.
That was a great movie.
I like that movie.
Love that movie.
Christopher Walken, didn't it? Who was the dad?
Yeah, he was the dad, and who else? Tom Hanks was the FBI agent, and DiCaprio. That guy had a good life, man. He was living the life, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I hear it.
And then in the end, no jail time.
Yeah.
Here's a job. But so anyway, so they're looking for hackers, and every time they find a really good hacker and they want to hire them, they end up running into a problem where most hackers, for some reason, like smoking weed. You know, they like to get high and hack into shit. So they can't hire them because when they drug test them, they test positive for marijuana. So they said, well, so we end up hiring other people, but they're not the best. They're not the ones that we want. So it kind of defeats the purpose. They said they even have some people who will get high on the way to the interview because that's when they feel they're best. And if they're going to be asking them questions about stuff, they'll be able to, you know, rattle it all off. So even though the federal government is very against legalization of marijuana, you know, even though it's legal in some states, it's still not federally, we're just talking about, they're thinking about changing the rules just for their employees. So their employees will be allowed to smoke marijuana.
Right.
with no penalties or fines or jail time, but no one else. Just the people we need. Just the really smart people that we need to protect our stuff.
Yeah.
But weed's bad.
Except for the smartest among you.
Yeah. Just the smart people smoke weed. Can't that be a lesson? That ought to be a banner for it.
Yeah.
Only smart people
There's
smoke
some ammo.
weed. It'd be a great poster for a school. I used to work for a company and they made those stupid Snoopy posters like, it's cool to be in school.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That should be one. Only smart people smoke weed. Because we were in school, it had only dopes do dope. No. Only smart people smoke weed.
Yeah. I want the poster from the basement in Fargo. Because like he's got this poster and it's all these fish and one's going the other way. And it says like if you're wrong, everybody else must be right or something. But it's got a big like blood splatter where he like ran into the wall. Oh, such a good show. I just had to bring it up again.
No, yeah, bring it up. Plug it. Plug it.
I do, man.
Free plug.
Greatest show.
How often do you wash your jeans?
Jeans, I don't know. Once a week.
Once a week?
Something like that.
No,
Yeah,
I go longer than that. Unless they truly get dirty.
Yeah.
Like if they're muddy or whatever.
Yeah, then you wash them.
You think you're gonna fart and you shit your pants. You gotta wash them then.
Clearly, yeah.
But the CEO of Levi's said you should not ever wash your jeans. They said they're made to last, and if you don't wash them, the jeans will outlast your waistline.
Yeah.
They said he said he hasn't washed his for over a year. And he said when they get smelly, put them in the freezer for a little bit. And he said that takes care of any odor they have. Your food's probably going to smell like your asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm all for that. Like, all right, I'll just wash them.
Yeah, I mean.
But that's what I do. I wear them until they appear dingy or dirty, and then you wash them. But yeah, so he's saying you don't need to. He's also saying he's putting it out there because they're taking this big eco-friendly, campaign right now. So they're saying you save water, you save electricity.
Sure, yeah.
Stuff like that. But so don't ever wash your jeans. And when your ass starts stinking,
put them in the freezer.
Put them in the freezer. And your ice cubes can smell like your ass.
I've always heard that. Like just in general, like everybody washes their clothes too much. And that's why they wear out. That's why you get holes and stuff in your clothes, because the washing and drying process is just eliminating parts of that fabric and wearing them out more than you do.
If you're washing, drying, just spinning around and tumbling in the washing machine.
Yeah, I mean that lint is coming from somewhere. You're pulling out of the lint trap.
It's just thinning out the material.
Yep.
That's the worst though. When you have a favorite pair of jeans and you can feel them getting thinner. Yeah. And it's just a matter of time before that hole comes.
Yep. That's how mine are now.
Oh man.
The one pair I had, and then I've got me a couple new pairs, but I haven't hemmed them or anything yet because I'm dwarfishly short.
Oh, so. I hear you. I always got to go through the hem routine. It's the worst.
It is. It's a process that takes the better part of a year to actually get a final product.
But it's coming.
Yeah, I mean you get the jeans, and then for a holiday or whatever, and then they sit around, and then eventually you get them measured. And once you get them measured, then you get them cut to the length, and then you got to get the sewing machine out. That takes probably another 3 to 6 months, depending. And then once that comes out, then you get them hemmed.
So the good thing for me is probably about a 2-week wait.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's because my wife is the type that has to get things done now.
Oh, all right.
So as soon as there's a free second, try these on. And she pins them.
I always hated that when I was a kid.
Oh, it's the
trying
worst.
shit on. Try it on. Try it on. I just brought stuff home, trying to play, fucking Nintendo, and get up. You got to try these shorts on.
Oh, the worst was when you have to try them on in the store.
Oh yeah. And
then you got to come out and let mom look at them and feel the waist.
Oh no.
We
better go get the Huskies. Because
yeah.
This isn't gonna cut it.
Why you always gotta check my waistline? You're husky.
Gotta get the husky.
My sister goes, that means you're fat. Well, fuck you, pig! Joey, watch your mouth. I didn't say anything. She made me.
She's pushing my husky button.
I won't be here anyway. You look around, make sure no one's around you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was the worst. But I have to try them on before I buy anything because I'm so weird about the way things feel and fit. And, ugh.
That t-shirt was nice though. Like I threw that in the wash when I got home.
Yeah.
That thing is really nice.
I'm excited to wear mine tomorrow.
I'm surprised the material and everything.
I can't wait. It felt solid.
Yeah.
It felt really solid.
I was figuring for the price it was going to be just shit.
What, $6 a piece, you said?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't think that was bad.
Can we get them cheaper if we buy them in bulk?
Oh yeah.
You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
We offer that as part of the Kickstarter, you know?
Yeah.
If it gets to a certain level, then...
Yeah, we gotta sit down and figure that out.
Yeah, we do. We got like 20 things we gotta figure out tomorrow. And 16 things we gotta film.
We're on it.
Plus lunch.
We can talk about it at lunch.
Right.
A work lunch.
We don't have a choice, really.
We can write it off. We have so much to write off. There's just nothing coming in. And, then we'll go and we'll do our filming.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't rain. If it rains.
Nah, I think it's supposed to be nice.
Be nice, yeah.
I think so.
Hope so. German courts have ruled that at the end of a relationship, all intimate material must be deleted if one or both parties request it. So if you have any nude pictures of each other, any videos, anything like that, anything that can hurt the integrity of the person,
sure,
must be deleted if one or more people request it.
Right.
This woman was suing her ex-boyfriend, who was a photographer, who had all these pictures of her.
Yeah.
And she brought it to court, and the judge took her side. But then she wanted to take it another level, where she wanted it to be where you have to destroy every picture that you have of the person. And they said no. They said only things that hurt your integrity.
Yeah.
You know, regular pictures, they don't hurt you. They're not offensive. They're memories, whatever. You know, let's not get out of hand here.
Yeah.
So in Germany, you got to delete all your dirty pictures of your ex.
Yeah, there was a lawsuit I think here too, like where somebody was suing over those pictures being released. Well, we might have talked.
Well, being released is different. See, that's where I was going to bring up is that I don't feel you should have to delete the things. They're gifts, right? If you're in a relationship and you say, hey, let me take some pictures of you, and you say, okay, you consent to it, you just gave that person a gift. You can't take gifts back. If you give a girl a ring, and no matter who breaks it off, even if she breaks off the relationship, she gets to keep the diamond ring.
But I guess what they're saying,
it's deemed as a gift.
What they're saying is she's removing consent for you to have those pictures.
Well, I'm removing consent for you to wear the fucking engagement ring that I gave you.
Right, but that's a separate issue. I mean, I'm saying that, you know, no matter what, like a picture is consensual.
Right.
So if she removes her consent from that, you gotta...
Well,
those pictures are hers.
Isn't an engagement consensual?
Sure.
So if you break off an engagement, shouldn't you have to give back the ring then?
Yeah, and I think you usually do.
No, it's a gift. That's what I'm saying.
How's it a gift? So
many people have tried to sue, like, I gave this bitch...
Is this like Judge Judy's?
No. I gave this bitch a $10,000 ring, and I either want it back or I want $10,000.
And they say it's a gift?
And they say, no, you voluntarily gave this to her as a gift. You know, you're not asking for any other gift back.
Well, they should have cited that case, you know.
Right. I know from many cases that have gone on. And you're not getting the ring back, but a nude picture. Now, I agree it should be against the law to release those pictures.
Right.
Anywhere, even to show a friend. You know, if you find out that they saw a picture, you know, and you can prove it, right, give them a fine or whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as for me,
to possess them,
you gave that to me as a gift.
Sure. Okay. You've sold me.
All right. Sweet. Should be a lawyer. So yes, that's it on that one. I thought that conversation would go on longer.
I thought I was going to put up more of a fight on that one. Or?
I don't know. I didn't know where you were going to stand with it.
Oh yeah. No, that's a good point. I mean, that's the ring thing is that's good enough for me.
That's big. That's a lot of friggin' money.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Sorry, Charlie. Even not so much the engagements, but I mean, even if you get married and you get divorced, you should have to give the rings back.
Yeah.
You know, you said you don't want to be part of this anymore.
Right. So I mean, that should be a sign of it. You know, you use it as a sign that you were together.
Because most people, you know, all these women do is hawk the jewelry.
Yeah.
You know, get some cash out of it, go on vacation.
Scruffy.
Bang some bartender on the islands. At least that's what I think they do.
That's a good story.
Yeah, that's what I picture.
Uh-huh.
You know. So lunch games. You're playing some games today, huh?
Yeah, we played Age of Gods today. That was that one we played where you get the cards, you get the different races.
Yeah.
And you're attacking. You know, you can try to keep those hidden from the other players and stuff. So we played that today.
That was a good game.
I like that game, and especially for as cheap as I got that. I got it off this site. Well, actually, that guy I work with, Nathaniel, he found it on this site called Tanga, and they've got all these games and just everything else you can imagine. Stuff that's like, you know, has gone out of stock, and this is like its last hope to be sold anywhere. Or like it was
that's cool.
Sitting in a warehouse and it was destroyed, and you know, these are the copies that are left of it that weren't destroyed or were destroyed less. So, but from that site, I got it it was $4.99 on the site. I had a coupon that took like 40% off or something, and then there was a daily deal where it was free shipping.
Wow. So
I got that game for like
$3.
Yeah, $3 shipped to me.
You can't beat that.
No, it was unbelievable for that price, you know. But that game gets like the worst reviews because people play it expecting like a war game,
okay.
Some protracted fucking thing like Risk, you know. But it's not that at all. I mean, you know, it's more of a gambling kind of game than it is, you know, anything else.
It's fun though, still.
Yeah, I like it.
Be what you expect, but it's fun.
Shit, I sure as hell got, you know, my $2 worth out of it already. But yeah, that one. Then
that's Fairy Tale.
Fairy Tale it's pretty good. It's all cards, and in that one, you take a hand of cards. You get 5 cards. You pick one of those cards that you want to, eventually play during your turn. Okay. So you pick that one, put it face down, you take the rest of the cards and you pass it. And then the person sitting next to you passes you their cards. You pick one of them, pass them around until you've picked all your cards. And then one at a time, you pick 3 cards to play. And each one of these things is, it's got a point value on it. And it's either, flip one of these cards or unflip one of these cards, and those are like the actions those things can do. So as you play them, you're kind of either flipping or unflipping your own cards, you're flipping or unflipping other people's cards, so you're either taking points away from them or adding your own points to it. And you play like, I think it's like 4 or 5 rounds like that, and then you add up all your points. It's real simple.
I was going to say, it sounds simple, quick.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, I think the box says like 20 minutes. Yeah. And that's all it takes. But it's a good intro to, and it was made by the same guy that made 7 Wonders. And we tried to play that game before, and it was not a big hit.
Disaster.
It's a complete fucking disaster.
That was probably the biggest disaster we've had as far as playing a game.
Yeah, by far. And that was my fault, just not properly explaining the rules. But this, I think if you played Fairy Tale, and then you played Seven Wonders, I think you'd have a better idea of like what's going on.
So it's very similar to it?
Not at all, but the way that you do the cards and stuff is similar to it. So like if you did that a few times and you played it and you're like, oh, I kind of get it, you know, you add up points at the end. Then if you went on and you played Seven Wonders, you would instantly get it.
Why is it fairy tale? What's the...
It's just themed that way. Okay. Like there's... it's like split up into colors. There's like red, green, yellow, and black cards, and it's just fantasy art. Like the art really has nothing to do with it. It could be
anything.
Yeah, it could be fucking robots. That doesn't matter at all.
Do you own this game?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So that's actually in the back seat there.
I'll have to try it again.
Yeah. It's
just don't tell them. Don't preface it as that. Like it's just like that other game we played.
Have you ever played Seven Wonders? It's fucking exactly like that.
Just like it.
Oh, great! Yeah, it's awesome.
We had people dropping out, people coming in, other people dropping out, people jumping halfway into the game. They were starting up.
But this is nice and quick, so you get in, you get it over real quick. So if it doesn't go over, you've only invested, 15, 20
Not
minutes.
there goes the night.
Yeah. That's what I like about games. I mean, I want a game that's what it does. You get the point, you get what it was supposed to do, you have a conversation, that game ends, you can move on to something else. If you want to have a conversation, you have a conversation. You want to go have a smoke, you have a smoke. You want to have a drink, you can do other stuff and then come back and do something different.
Like I said, this weekend is Pictionary and categories.
Right on.
Maybe we'll throw in a little ear or something. Anyway, card game, here's who know. So we'll have fun nonetheless. Get Dr. Lucky.
Get Dr. Lucky.
We were talking about that yesterday, 2 days ago?
I think 2 days ago. Okay. Yeah, that's another great one, Nathaniel. He did the Kickstarter for it.
Nice.
And that game is fantastic. It's got all these cards, 1 through 15, and each one is a character that hates Dr. Lucky and wants to kill Dr. Lucky. The rest of the cards are all numbered cards. You've got a motive, a weapon, and an opportunity. 3 different color cards for each character. So each, you've got 3 1s, 3 2s, all the way up to 15. You dish out all the cards, and you've got like a hand of 5 cards, and you've got 2 characters in front of you, and each one wants to kill Dr. Lucky. So Dr. Lucky visits all these people in order, like from 1 to 15. And when he comes to one of your characters, you get to do something. You can either move one of your guys in the middle, you can, play a motive, weapon, or opportunity on one of your guys, or you can try to kill Dr. Lucky. And if you say, I want to kill Dr. Lucky, you add up the cards that are on him. So if you got a weapon, that'd be like 1 plus your character is 1, so you'd have 2 going in to kill Dr. Lucky.
Okay.
Then it goes to the next person. The next person can play cards, and they've got like little shamrocks on them, and you got to meet that number. You got to meet that 2. So as long as you meet 2, that attempt to kill Dr. Lucky fails. But if that first person says, "Man, I don't care. Somebody else can deal with this. I don't want to deal with it," then it goes to the next person. They've got a chance to stop, this from happening. If they don't stop, it goes to the next person. If they don't stop it, it goes all the way back to the person trying to kill Dr. Lucky. They win. So it keeps going round after round.
So what's the benefit? Like, wouldn't I just try to kill Dr. Lucky right off the bat?
You can, but it's low. So somebody's gonna play a card, and just knock you out right away. They can play something low. And
try that one.
Where those things kind of change is like if you get, the weapon that matches your character and you put it on him, then it's worth 2. So then you got 2, 3 to kill Dr. Lucky. So you can really like jack up the points on like these characters. And then when it goes all the way around, it's like you've got these cards that are they're like spike cards, and they're 1 shamrock each, and you can play those on a character when they go to kill Dr. Lucky, but those stick to them and they're a permanent negative.
Okay.
So they've got like a permanent negative 1, 2, 3, whatever it is, all the way around, and it just keeps going. There's no limit to your hand size. Wow. So you can keep drawing cards if you want to.
And you got this game now?
Yeah.
Nice.
That game is a blast. I want to play it with 6 people. 6 is the max, and that way,
do that.
yeah. And with 6, every character's in the game, so every card matters.
Right.
You know, if you play it with less, you got cards sitting out, so you know there's a chance you're gonna have 2 or 3 sets of cards that you're not gonna use.
I figure me, you, our spouses,
Yeah.
Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Just need one person.
Yep.
Should get one extra. All right, well, sold on Fairy Tale. Get Dr. Lucky. Age of Gods is great.
Yeah, Age of Gods.
What about Pairs? 12 Days.
Yeah. Pairs is a game that it's still going through the process of the Kickstarter. The Kickstarter ended, so like they're printing it and coming out with it and stuff, and it's basically played like it's like a pub game where you
I'm always up for a pub game.
yeah, so it's real quick, real easy. It suits like 2 to 8, maybe more players. And what you're trying to do is like, it's like a matching game where you're making pairs and you're trying to go out on lower number pairs, and then whoever gets stuck with whatever's left, they get, screwed over. The more points, and then once somebody hits like a point total, like say they hit 18, that person's out, and then it keeps going around until like the next person, until somebody wins. And that can be played with like 3 decks of cards like sorted together. So, and it goes like it's got 1/1, 2 2s, 3 3s all the way up. And they're all worth like different values and stuff. So that's kind of cool. And then 12 Days is that's the game I bought, and it's got like a Christmas themed game where you're trying to like pass off the shitty 12 days of Christmas presents to like other people, and you're trying to get the good ones.
Nice.
So
is that a new one too?
Yeah, that's a new one too, but I bought that one because you can play pairs with the same deck of cards.
Oh, okay.
So it does the same thing. It's got 1/1, 2 2s, 3 3s, so the whole way. So you take out a couple sets of cards, and you got pairs.
That 12 Days sounds good, but I almost want to wait till Christmas time to play it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I was thinking. We're sitting around holiday time and bust that out.
Yeah. Christmas themed game.
Have some fucking eggnog and play some.
Yes.
12 Days would be great.
You had me at eggnog.
Yeah.
As long as it's spiked.
You had me at sitting around.
I don't generally like eggnog, but when it's spiked, I can tolerate it.
Because it gets rid of the filth.
Yeah. It covers everything. It coats all the bad
All we gotta
stuff.
do is make some. You don't buy it. We gotta make it. That's the thing. I've never made it either. But I imagine that's better than shit.
Oh, sure.
It's gotta be.
No, we'll have a day. We'll make some eggnog. We'll whip out 12 Days.
Make some fucking cookies and shit.
Sugar cookies and whatnot.
And not give them to anybody because they don't appreciate it.
Just eat them ourselves.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So For Sale, is that a game or is that?
Yeah, For Sale is a game.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty good. It breaks it up into like 2 sections where like you're bidding for cards like cash cards, and then in the second round you're buying like these properties to match it up with, and then in the end it balances out like you between like bidding and how much cash you have left and how much what the value of your cards and stuff are over the whole round. You play 3 rounds, but it's great. Like it's nice and quick, and it reminds me of the bidding and bartering and stuff from Monopoly.
Oh.
So it takes like the cool part of Monopoly that nobody ever plays with, and you're just playing that as a mechanic, and it's really fucking cool.
Well, we're gonna have to do that when my wife isn't around, because she hates that part of Monopoly.
Oh, the bidding and stuff?
Oh, the bidding and the bartering and the making a deal.
Yeah.
She complains about it because that's how I win. Mm-hmm. And she just won't play.
Look at this.
Of course, the other day, this guy.
He's all ready. I think it's a chick.
Oh, I thought he was going to... Oh, she?
Yeah, I think it's a chick.
She drives like a bitch.
Yeah.
Oh, the asshole shoot.
She's in it.
Oh, she's hitting the arrows. We're going to have to let her in.
I'm going to have to, otherwise she's going to take the front end of my car off. Silverado.
Poor in your green hair.
Did you make it?
Not even a black later. She's just a redneck.
Yep. She's in a hurry on a Thursday.
She's probably off tomorrow.
There's fucking nothing going on. That's a big hurry to be in.
So we're at a friend's house the other night, and he says, I got Walking Dead Monopoly. And she's like, ooh, we have to play that. I said, wait a minute. No, it's still Monopoly. I was like, there's no zombie eating or anything like that. Yeah, but it's Walking Dead. I'll play that.
Just because it's got Daryl's head on the box doesn't mean.
Really? I was like, whatever. I said, fine, we're going to play it. I'm going to whoop you.
Zombie game. Probably the best zombie game that I like is Zombie Dice. That's a
Zombie Dice was a good one. That was a good
Zombie
game.
Dice is great.
That was
nice and simple.
Game.
I like. He's got another one too, Cthulhu Dice, and that one's fucking great too, man. That one is just one die, and each person has 3 of these tokens, and it goes around. Each person rolls a dice, and depending on what it comes up, there's either one symbol, everybody puts one of their things in the middle. Another symbol, you take one from the other person, and then they have a chance to respond. So they roll the dice, and it keeps going around.
Is that like that game that you got my kid for Christmas?
That is the game I got your kid.
Oh, that is the game. I was going to say, it really sounds familiar.
Yeah.
That's a good game.
That game's awesome.
That's a good game.
I fucking love Cthulhu Dice.
And she can play it, it's easy enough for kids to play.
It's just symbols, there's no thing. And really the theme is minor. Like, it's not, just like Zombie Dice. Zombie Dice, that could be anything on the dice. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be zombies. It doesn't have to be people getting shotgunned in the head. If you put it in a different container, it's fine,
That game is good. And that's another one. It's a quick game.
Yeah.
Most of the time. And, it could get a little long, but generally not.
Chop it up there.
Dumb bitch.
And, there's another. We gotta play, it's a Castle,
Castlevania.
Nothing like
Rock.
that. No. Fuck the Lannisters. Actually, I like the Lannisters more now, I think. I think I'm a Lannister guy now.
You're a Lannister guy now? You switching sides?
Yeah, I wasn't before. I was like, he's dark shit with fucking wolves. Fuck the wolves. Give a shit about the wolves. I think I'm a Lannister guy now.
I'm just all about Littlefinger.
Yeah, he's a badass.
Dude, he's got a plan, and no one's going to get in his fucking way. I love it.
Yeah, it's good. I don't know. I have a doubt. I think something's going to get in his way soon.
Oh, yeah, soon?
I got a feeling. He's been getting away with too much shit, and if you get away with too much shit in that show, you get killed. That's how it happens.
He's in a good spot right now. He owns all kinds of lands now. He's got the high ground. These people have to get through the forest and a gate to get to him.
Yeah, but the people inside that place don't have to get anywhere, and he just kicked the fucking leader out the hole.
Yeah, we were talking today. I think spoiler alert. I think the kid is the next one through the hole.
I would love that
because he's just the protector of the kid.
Yeah.
Until the kid turns 18 or whatever age they have, becomes of age, and then he owns everything again.
Yeah.
So that kid.
Oh no, they both fell out tragically. It's terrible.
He jumped after his mother.
You guys saw how they breastfed and shit. It was just hanging on, and it's the worst.
Breastfeeding accident.
It's tragic. That's why you don't put the throne right above the fucking hole. You don't do that. I saw a cool picture of like what the Iron Throne is supposed to look like from the books or whatever, and like what it looks like in the show, and like it's really cool, like how they pictured it in the books. I mean, it's like this giant fucking thing with like 10,000 fucking swords on it.
Well, Kendra just borrowed the first book from somebody, and I was like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll get into this and read it.
Yeah.
And that first book is 850 pages, and it's like. They're not short pages.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a mini Bible.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Again, I got
too much other shit to read and stuff. I got so many things I've been working on.
Play.
Yeah. There's just no time.
So in Cebu City Zoo in the Philippines.
Okay.
If you would like, you can get a massage there from pythons.
Nice.
They cover you in 550 pounds total of 6.5 foot long pythons. And they just cover you and they crawl over you and and that's supposed to be the massage. It's just, I mean, you're covered. All you can see is your head. And that's supposed to be massaging. Fuck no. Fuck these people.
Well, you don't like snakes anyway.
I know. And the picture was just this girl all smiling, all cheesing, just covered in snake.
I don't think that's something that I would pay for because I don't really consider that a massage.
I don't think that would be a massage. I mean, they're heavy. And I guess them crawling would kind of be like what's that massage where they just kind of like rub on your skin like that?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever that's called.
Yeah. Did you find something?
Yeah, I found some fuzz or something. Maybe I need a snake massage.
Yeah, let's take care of that right away.
But, no, man. And they said they feed each snake 10 or more chickens before each massage.
Oh, so they don't want to strangle you?
Right, so they don't want to kill you. Well, you know what? Again, okay, they ate dinner. Maybe now they want dessert.
Yeah.
And if one of them is trying to choke the fucking shit out of you, and they got to pull off 550 pounds of snakes to get to you.
Yeah, by the time they get
to you. You're done. You're done, these morons. They said it's something that they gear towards tourists.
Yeah.
And they fall for it, and they fucking pay.
Yeah.
Blah.
Yeah, it's just like anything. I mean, that's like that snake liquor or whatever, too, that it's like whiskey or something. It's got like the cobra in it. What the fuck are you doing with your scalp?
I mean, I would drink that.
It's whiskey, yeah.
Yeah, I don't care if a snake's been in my stuff. I just don't want it on me or in me. Mm-hmm. I would even drink, they say that cobra venom is supposed to, or sorry, not the venom, the blood. Yeah. It's supposed to be just rejuvenate your life.
Well, that was in, wasn't that 3 Sheets he did that? Didn't he drink the blood?
No, did he?
Yeah, because he went to, like, Taipei or something, and...
I saw a thing one time, it was a documentary about that, and these people go over there, and they end up staying, they said, you gotta drink, like a shot glass full of blood, a week. Yeah. And, if not more. And these people were saying that, like, this one guy said he used to be, like, almost completely bald. Now he had a full head of hair. One guy said he was legally blind without his glasses on. And now he's got 20/20 vision. They said even just when you do a shot of the blood, it's like a high. You just feel like a god or whatever. And these people go over there, and they try this, and they fucking never come home.
They can't get enough of the blood.
They stay over there.
Maybe it's like the mice with the young mice attached to the old mouse. Huh? Maybe they drink young snake blood and then remember that where they sewed together like the old mouse and the young mouse, and it taking on the blood made it younger, like it's.
Oh yeah.
That was a little bit ago, but yeah, same deal. It's young snake blood.
That's wild. They do. You go and you get to pick out your cobra, and.
They bleed it up.
They hang it, they cut it, they drain the blood, they collect it all.
Oh, they kill them all when they...
Oh, yeah. And then you drink the blood, and then there's any blood remaining, they skin the snake and they cook it. Like, you get a meal out of it. And, supposedly it tastes really good, too. But the meat doesn't really have any healing power. They even cook it in the blood.
Right.
But, just drinking the blood does you wonders. I gotta try it. I would love to try it. They said if you're impotent, fixes that.
Yeah, there's a lot
reverses the clock.
There's a lot of shit with that snake stuff over there. That fucking, shark fins and whatever else they can grind up. Dragon talons. Kinds of crazy shit.
I looked into it to see if I could get any. You can't buy it. You can buy snake meat.
Yeah.
And have it shipped to you, but it's expensive, dude.
Snake meat?
It's real expensive.
I'll have to ask a buddy of mine, Dan, because they get all kinds of weird meat and shit in. He gets like alligator and squid and all kinds of crazy stuff.
I've had alligator. I've had squid.
Because I'm pretty sure one time he got like rattlesnake and stuff in.
I would love to try a snake.
Yeah.
You ever tried alligator?
Yeah, alligator's good.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's like chicken and fish had a baby.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Right in between.
Yeah, it's good.
in Palm West Garden Apartments in Florida. They have a swimming pool there, and all the kids were swimming in the pool. Well, this little girl went to get out of the pool, and when she touched the metal railing, she got electrocuted. She got shocked. And it just, to the point of, like, it paralyzed her, like, just froze her. So her dad went to pull her out, and he got shocked pulling her out of the pool. And all these kids run to get out of the pool, and they're all touching the rail, not knowing it was the rail at the time. You know, you're in a pool.
Yeah.
And they're all getting shocked. So 3 kids end up getting really hurt to the point where they're unconscious when they're out of the pool.
Oh, my God.
They managed to tell kids stay in the pool, you know, and then they drained it all out and shut everything down or whatever. But it was one of the ground wires was unconnected, disconnected, and it was just lighting up the rail, man. Just the metal rail that you got to pull on to climb out.
Jesus.
And it's a lot, you know, that's a lot of electricity if it just freezes you.
Yeah.
Shit, they say they all ended up being okay.
Wow.
But there's video footage of the whole thing. You know, the camera they have in there, the security camera. All these kids getting lit up.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. I didn't have time. This is the end of the day. But I fully intend to.
Huh.
And I found an interesting fact that over half of the people in the United States cannot swim. Over half.
Well, I guess it's not really an island. I don't know.
No, but pools are very popular.
More than half. Wow.
You know, we got a lot of ponds and lakes and swimming holes and whatever.
Wait till the fucking ice caps melt, man. Like, everybody's gonna die.
I mean,
you won't be able to get out of the way.
Can you swim?
Yeah.
Can everyone in your family swim?
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, my wife's not the strongest swimmer, but she can swim.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're at 100%.
Right. Just, like, people we know. Yeah.
Frank can't swim.
No. Oh, there's one. There you go.
So that probably means Bob can't swim, too, right?
I don't know.
Let's see if we can find one difference between the two.
That's a good one. It reminds me, like, my oldest daughter, man. We used to, when she was little, we didn't really, like, our house is unfinished, so, like, we didn't really have a tub or anything. So we used to bathe her in the sink. Well, you know, did it for weeks, months, whatever, no big deal. And then my wife goes to put her in there one time, and she, like, cries right away. We're like, oh, that's weird. So, like, she starts bathing her a little bit. She's just crying like crazy. She pulls her out and, like, sticks her hand in. She's like, whoa, like, it's shocked. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, I touched it. Yeah, I was like, dude, there's an electric current going through that. So, yeah, fucking
the baby.
Yeah, the way that the garbage disposal was installed.
Oh shit!
It was somehow grounded to the fucking, the ring. So wow, yeah, it was shocking everything.
Oh, quit your whining.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? It's just crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just one of those things,
David Bastor of New York decided he wanted to steal a Grimaldi's Home of Bread truck. It's a bread delivery truck. So he hijacks the truck in his underwear, goes out, starts making deliveries in his underwear.
Okay.
He's really wanted to make deliveries. He at first he started picking random houses, like people were going outside and just finding loaves of bread on their front step, like, what the hell? And then I guess he found the special instructions that day for the driver, so he decided to make the actual deliveries of this bread company. And he's making them in his underwear. He's knocking on people's doors. Here's your bread. And, just like matter of factly. He eventually got pulled over, and he was brought to the psych ward, checked out, and released to his parents shortly after. They didn't say his age. I was thinking he was a crazy kid. And that's, but if he's like this crazy 50-year-old guy, he's going around making bread deliveries in his boxers, even better, tighty whities. I hope he was wearing tighty whities.
Yeah. There's never any footage of that.
That's the best.
Kids getting shocked in the pool, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, no footage of red delivery. If it happened in Russia, there would have been.
Yeah. Everybody's got a dash cam there.
They're dash cams. Let's see. I want to save this one for tomorrow. I know I had a second story. No, apparently only one printed.
It broke on the other one, right?
Oh, here we go. Oh, you bitch.
Sorry.
It's the same story twice. What the hell? No, I don't have any other stories then. That's what I have to say for tomorrow. It's going to be too long for the rest of our trip that we have now.
Yeah, we're almost at the end of this.
And it'll be fitting for tomorrow. So that is what I have. That's all the news.
Yeah?
For today.
So anything else going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Except tomorrow's a half day.
Yeah.
But we're still doing the show. We'll still have a new one on there, so check it out.
Tune in.
On your drive, on your run, at your desk.
Just at all.
On your Xbox.
Doesn't matter.
On your Oculus Rift.
Fuck that thing.
But either way, make sure you like and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube. Check out our website, commute.com, TWOcommute.com. Follow us on Twitter at driverpassenger. And send us an email about anything you want at the Commute Podcast at Comcast.net. Hope to see you soon.